Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about 84 minutes away. He's walking 4.5 miles. UberEats customers ordered Wingstop, but it's getting delivered on foot. They can't cancel without getting fined. So there are a lot of different ways in which you can work on the platform. Some people take a car, some people take a bike. This person is on foot, which is actually kind of impressive that they can even have an order on foot like that. But then again, is it really that surprising anymore? So with that said, I want to go over everything that is being said in this article, how it actually is for Doordash, UberEats, and Grubhub drivers and walkers, customers, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A couple has gone viral after sharing a TikTok of them waiting for their Uber Eats delivery that was coming on foot and was 85 minutes away. There's a lot of things I'm not willing to do for these companies, but seriously, I'm not walking 85 minutes worth of walking 4 miles just to deliver one order. Let's say it's a $10 order, right? For 85 minutes worth of walking, I think that's less than minimum wage. And I don't typically like to refer to my money in terms of time, but I think there's better ways you could have went, man. Content creator Taylor at Manatee00 at Manatee00 shared the TikTok, which had over 2 million views as of Tuesday, of her and a male companion waiting for their delivery while on the phone with Uber Eats. The things you do for content, huh? I'm going to leave their TikTok sponsored profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. I love how they're going on the phone with Uber Eats for this. Like, I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to wait 85 minutes for someone to walk my order to me. I would rather somebody drive it because that would save, what, 70 minutes on this order right now? Although I will say, in terms of the writer themselves, male companion? Is it not obvious that they're in a relationship or something? I don't know.
Are you two a couple?
No, that's my brother.
This is my mother.
No.
Siblings, what do you think?
Are
you two a couple? Have questions.
Not really.
We're really good friends. We're like a brother and sister who argue all the time and
But
say,
not a-
shut the up.
Are you two a couple? Figuring it out. Question.
We are currently on the phone with Uber Eats right now. Just look at this.
We have a guy walking 84 minutes away. He's walking 4.5 miles from Wingstop.
Somehow, some way, Uber Eats let this
And they're
man...
trying to tell me that they're going to fine me if I cancel the order.
Yeah, at that point, the driver has the food, so there will be a cancellation fee. Because the person has the food in their hands. Like, you're gonna rip them off from a tip because of that? That would be pretty messed up.
And they're trying to tell me that they're going to fine me if I cancel the order. I either have the choice to let the guy walk. I ordered food an hour ago, by the way. I have the choice to let the guy walk 85 minutes or I get fined. This is crazy.
Why are they letting him walk an hour and a half?
Because that's the setting he has it on. Although I will say, you were already waiting an hour, now another 85 minutes on top of that. That would be crazy. That would be crazy to me.
For you, if I go ahead and cancel the order, you will be charged.
No.
Taylor's caption reads, so apparently Uber walking is a thing. Which is mainly a thing in metro areas where driving is a little bit more challenging, but not typical for this kind of area, I'll tell you what. I don't even know where you are. Where is that? Given the popularity of the first video, the pair provided an update that they were eventually able to cancel the order without being charged.
Long story short, our man Bruce, we couldn't let him walk 85 minutes to order us food. So we were able to cancel the order through Uber Eats without having to pay a charge for it.
And Bruce got himself 20 wings and some sweet baby corn, and we got our money back, and all is good in the world.
So the guy got the order canceled, probably $3 for the cancellation fee and a bunch of free food. I don't know if the guy would be happy about that. I don't know.
We would have went to pick him up, but we were deleting some beers, so that was not happening.
Yeah, another reason to why you would have something delivered as opposed to getting it yourself, so that makes sense. In the comments of the first video, some viewers were perplexed about how Uber Eats even allowed the couple's situation. Why would Uber even allow this? The food is going to arrive cold as F, one viewer wrote. Personally, I would think that Uber would only allow walking as an option in certain areas, not like for an 84-minute walk. That makes no sense to me. He's using a car and he just has it in the app that he's walking, so he doesn't have to show proof of insurance and get an increased insurance, a second viewer theorized. First off, Uber picks up on that stuff really quickly now and will actually deactivate you for that. Second, if that were the case, they would have gotten their food while on the phone with support, and they may have accidentally told support that he was in a car and not on foot, which would have led to a totally different set of videos, but that's not the point. The point is, I don't know if that's actually the case. This might be a plausible argument. According to Uber's website, drivers must maintain personal automobile insurance at mandatory minimum limits and provide proof of insurance to drive and deliver with a vehicle with Uber, which it's true. You do need to have your own insurance. Some insurance companies will actually ask that question when you're applying for it. Some will just outright deny you. Some will actually say something along the lines of, if you're doing gig work, then there's going to be an upcharge, etc., without totally switching to commercial insurance. Rideshare insurance is a popular option for people who drive for ride-sharing companies like Uber and Lyft. According to Forbes, the coverage offered by Lyft and Uber alone is woefully inadequate for the risks drivers face and could lead them to having to cover damages and repair costs out of pocket. That's why a lot of people opt for commercial insurance, by the way, if you're a rideshare driver. According to Progressive, adding ride-sharing insurance to a personal insurance will cause an increase in monthly costs, however small or large. That would be me. That's my insurance at the moment, but I may end up switching at some point. Some people shared their own interesting delivery app stories in the comment section. I had someone on a bike have to take a ferry across the San Diego Bay to deliver food, only to get hit by a car, a third viewer wrote. Which is not the first time that somebody on a bike ended up getting into a car accident. Biking DC ended up not only getting into an accident, but he ended up having probably one of the most wholesome delivery experiences in the process. I made a video talking all about that. I will leave that video in the description. Feel free to check that out. Others showed concern for the Uber walker, Bruce. I hope you tipped him $20, came one viewer's response. If the order was canceled, he didn't get tipped anything. He got tipped food. But it's not the first time that somebody in a less than urban area ended up walking for a delivery. In fact, one person ended up doing that because something happened with his car. And he just was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it work. I'll leave that video in the description as well. That was a really good story and really wholesome. Feel free to check that out. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. If you're walking in an area where it's fiscally irresponsible to take certain types of orders, in this case, an 84-minute walk to a customer's place, why? The ROT is going to be trash. The overall amount of time that you're going to be putting into it is going to be less than profitable. I'm surprised Uber even allowed this to begin with. Usually they only do this for metro areas, and that makes sense, but this was not a metro area, clearly. Also, how do canceled orders and the hourly rate, such as with Prop 22 or in New York City, how would that translate? Would you still get the payment for that even though the order got canceled? What's going on there? Or like in Seattle, where they will only allow deliveries in Seattle, basically, and they order out of Seattle and you're walking in that area. At what point would the cutoff translate? That's a really good question. Or let's say you're going in New York and you are expected to walk over the Washington State Bridge to New Jersey to deliver an order, because that's happened too. How does that work? It's just a really confusing scenario, and honestly, you are better off just either getting a car and delivering that way, taking a bike, that's probably a more plausible solution than walking the whole way, or just just choosing not to deliver with Uber. If you don't have the means, then don't do it. It would genuinely be fiscally irresponsible to not put those 85 minutes into something that's a little bit more stationary or something that's a little bit more lucrative for the amount of time you're putting in. Now, you can bring up the point that we don't really talk a lot about side hustles that aren't in your vehicle, but maybe in the future we'll talk about that. All in all, just do yourself a favor. Take orders or do work that is best for your current situation. Don't try to force an app to work for you, because this was a genuine waste of time. You wasted an hour to get to the restaurant and you were about to walk 84 minutes to deliver an order. That makes no sense, period.
But Bruce, we respect the grind, man. In good faith, we couldn't have you walk an hour and a half, but we have to know, how was that sweet baby corn?
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.